All right, good afternoon to everyone. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday thus far. It's kind of cloudy outside, but nevertheless, it's still a beautiful day out there. It's always a beautiful day inside of here. My name is Keith. I'll be a tour guide for the next few minutes as we're riding the Delta River here. I'd like to welcome those of you from another state or country here to Nashville, Tennessee. I'd like to welcome everyone to Gaylord Opryland Hotel and Convention Center. So we do it like this. Welcome all of you to Gaylord Opryland, Delta River Boat Company. Glad we're in your plans. All right, let's get it rolling on the river. All right, this river here is a quarter of a mile long. That's only 2 feet deep. So you fall out just stand up for me. But anyway, there are 450,000 gallons of water in this river. Now, we first opened up the Delta back in 1996. This was the international waters back then. What we did was we sent out 3,000 empty 2-ounce. They were actually Jack Daniel bottles throughout this entire world. And we asked people to fill them up with a portion of their local waterways. We got back a little over 1,700 from all 50 states plus 30 countries. Now, one of the first bottles came from the Jordan River located in Israel. If you'd like to see all the places where we got our water from, over here on the right rear end side of the boat, on the other side of this tree right here, you'll find 13 black and gold plaques lined up on this whole walkway over here that have all 50 states plus 30 countries we got our water from. So once you exit out, swing back around, take a look at those, you may notice some waterways that you're familiar with. And what we did was we took those small 2-ounce Jack Daniel bottles along with our local river called the Cumberland River, and we blended all those together. So that's what made up the Delta River back then. We sent them out to some of them. We didn't get all of them actually. If you had a chance to look in the water, we do have different fish here in the river. We have some catfish. It's my favorite. I prefer them fried, but these are pretty cool to look at too. And we have some carp. We have some bluegill. And we have 2 Japanese koi named Romeo and Juliet. And look to the left side up on the front end. There's Miss Juliet over there. There's an orange, white, and black koi on the front left side of the boat up here. That's Miss Juliet. Romeo or Arthur, I'm not sure. We'll keep looking out for him somewhere here. Oh, she didn't tell me. Did y'all want the 15-minute or the 3-hour tour? She didn't tell me which one y'all were on. 3? Okay, thank you. All right, now coming up straight ahead, the boat on our right is going to be a lot of our meeting and convention space. Also straight ahead above the boat where the columns are on the second level, one of the largest ballrooms in the state of Tennessee called the Delta Ballroom. It will hold 4,000 people for a banquet or 7,000 people theater style. And if you haven't seen any of our fish yet, you can look to the left side as we pass this first beam right here on the left. You'll see a lot of our catfish and carp hanging out over here. Coming up on the left side right about here. Also, if you look to the left side of the boat, this white brick building on the left side of us right now is the outside of the original hotel when it first opened in 1977. Now, when it first opened, there was 600 rooms over there, plus 1 ballroom. And all of this area we're in now was tennis courts and parking lots back then. But since 77, we have added on 3 expansions. And we've gone from 600 rooms to 1 ballroom. Now we have, does anybody want to guess how many rooms we have? Anybody want to get
3,000.
Really close.
3,700.
2,888 rooms, plus over 600,000 square feet of meeting and convention space, which does make us the largest hotel in North America of hotel and meeting space that's combined under one roof that does not have a casino inside of it. Hey, there's an arcade, young people up front. I'm sure your parents wanted to hear that. So, all right, a little information about some trees over here on the right side. These 2 short trees. These are papaya trees over here. And you notice there's some fruit on both of them over here on the right side of the boat. You all are more than welcome to take with you whatever you can grab from where you're seated at. So if y'all want to reach over and just 1 per person, though, it's already going on here. So. And especially if you haven't eaten yet, we got 2 hours and 54 minutes left now, so I don't want nobody to get sick on me. Everybody over there? Oh, let's settle hospitality. All right, anyway, on the left side of the boat, where that short black fence is, on each side, those two trees are tabletop black olive trees. One's on the left, one's on the right side of the short black fence on the left side of the boat right now. And see if I can get you this and look back to the right now is our citrus area, our lemon, lime, orange, and grapefruit area. Look up here on the right side, you're gonna see all kind of fruit. You're gonna see some lemon, lime, and you'll see some grapefruit as we get closer to the bridge over here on the right side. And the flowers underneath, they have the white, those are anthurium. Just see a lot of those if we walk around. And just in case you wonder, we do not make fruit baskets or nothing out of the fruit here. We actually don't use any of it in a resort for safety reasons. We do not use any other fruit you see. All right, everybody hang on. We don't crank this thing up to about 120, get us some good speed. So kids, y'all hold on to the front up there for me. As we're rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river. All right, everybody look straight up in the sky. This is the highest point of the entire resort. It is 15 stories high. There are 6,200 panes of window glass located above us. Each one of those window panes you see weighs 250 pounds apiece. So that's about 760 tons up there, if it makes you feel any better. And they're built to withstand winds of up to 120 miles per hour plus golf ball size hail. And if we laid all that glass you see flat on the ground, this glass will cover 7 football fields. All right, to the left side of the boat, right beyond these circular plants, is our, we have not sprung a leak, but these are our water shows over here, 106 fountains, dance and music, have lights to go along with them. There's a geyser in the center that goes up 85 feet in the air. The water shows are free for you to see. The show times are 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. Get lost in the water's edge area, again, that's 6, 7, 8, or 9 p.m. And remember, they are free for you to come see. Have a looking for a good place to eat this evening. Straight ahead the boat over the bridge past the Magnolia Tree, Peach and White House on the hill is the marquee restaurant of Gaylord called the Old Hickory Steakhouse. Now that is designed to be a replica of an evergreen plantation close to Louisiana back in the 1800s. And if you notice, staircases are going up the left and the right side up there as well. Now they told me back in those days the men went up one set of stairs and the women used to go up the other set of stairs. Now, I never knew that, so I said, well, how did the children get in? And nobody's ever answered that yet, so I don't know if they had leftovers or what. But anyway, if y'all looking for a place to wind it down where you don't have to dress to impress, I always suggest the Old Hickory Steakhouse. They are taking reservations. They open at 5 p.m. All right, after we go into the bridge right for the big drop-off coming up, this fir tree on the right, if you look toward the middle, you'll see a little bit of red. It's called a powder puff tree. Now it's kind of died out, but that red in the middle will give you an idea of what it looks like when it blooms out. It's a beautiful tree. And one of our 3 waterfalls, another beautiful place to take pictures as well. Anybody bring the fishing rods in? And don't forget, the Gaylord does have a much larger boat than this called the General Jackson, 300-foot paddle boat. It goes up and down the Cumberland River, takes you downtown Nashville if you see some beautiful sights going that way. They do have evening cruises available where you can enjoy a nice meal as well as live entertainment. So you may want to consider that the next time you're here in Nashville as well. All right, even though it's not your birthday, I'm going to give you a chance to make a wish right now. This tree we're getting ready to go on is called a banyan tree. Many cultures believe this is a wishing tree. And some people toss coins out under here as they make wishes. You are more than welcome to do that if you would like. What happened with all the coins? Well, I used to come back and get them. They stopped me. So now they take them out and donate to local charities. And what you see hanging from this tree are the actual roots of this particular kind of tree. And as you're finishing up those wishes, if you look behind me, behind the boat back here, This bay window back here right beyond the trees is one of our presidential suites. It's one of the largest ones in the entire resort. Now we do have 5 presidential suites altogether, but this is the only one that takes up 2 floors right here all by itself. Now this particular one here runs incredibly low price of about $3,500 or $4,000 a night, so y'all have to be interested. I think it's cash on. But just to let y'all know that there have been a few other stars besides myself that stayed there. Winona Judd, Alan Jackson, Keith Urban, Dolly Parton, Jim Carrey, Lauren George Bush, Bill Clinton. So been quite a few other people came to the side. Hey kids up front. Hey. Look over here on the right, there's both of our American alligators. Well, there's only one, I'm not sure what the other one is. There's one of our American alligators right here. See him over there? That's my good friend Stoney. Y'all see him? Yeah, pretty neat, huh? And if y'all are curious like George, you want to see some bananas, look up here in this top right-hand corner. At the very top of the rocks up here, you're going to see some green bananas. These are called Asian bananas. All the way back this way at the very top right-hand corner. Now this is the 3rd waterfall here in the Delta. What's unique about these 3 waterfalls is all the water in this river will flow back through them within 3 hours. That's part of what helps keep our water fresh and filtered. The largest waterfall in the entire resort, if you have not seen it yet, is in the Cascades area. It's 44 feet high. You can walk behind that waterfall. So if you haven't seen that one, make sure you go to the Cascades. Check that one out as well. And if anybody's looking for some live entertainment in the resort tonight around 9 p.m. up in the Jack Daniels restaurant, there'll be a gentleman up there named Mr. Les Richardson. He's a wonderful singer. We want to check him out. Also across the street at our sister property, the Opry Backstage Grill, tonight is Songwriters Night. They make some beautiful music over there. So you may want to go check them out about 7 p.m. at the Opry Backstage Grill. All right, to the left, this next open area will be our boathouse where all 5 boats sleep at night. I think 4 still sleep, so we're going to keep it down just a little bit right here. Now remember, out here it is only 2 feet. We can stand up with it, man. You may have to learn how to swim. It's almost 6 feet deep once we get all the way inside the door here. And most of our bigger fish like to stay inside there since the water gets much deeper. I'm not sure how many of y'all are aware, but we did have an 85-pound, about a 4.5-foot long one-eyed catfish stayed in there for many years before it flooded here back in May of 2010. He got out when the waters went back down. And the waters in this whole delta got all the way up to the bottom of the bridge that we're under right now. That's how high up the waters got in this entire delta that we're in here. Most of the plants died except for the palm trees and a few smaller plants. The fish we just caught what we could, put them in a swimming pool until the water went down. We brought those back down. But 6 months later, everything was back up and running again. Three trees on the brick wall to the left side of the boat. Some call these chocolate trees, but these was to get cocoa beans from. 3 trees on the brick wall to the left side of the boat right here. And speaking of boats, this one you're on right now is a replica of a Mark Twain Mississippi flatboat. They used to use these back in the 1800s. They used like paddles and oars to get up and down the rivers in those days. And we tried that with a few guests. It didn't go so well. So we decided to put 16 car-side batteries in the center of the boat. Gives us our power so y'all don't have to paddle road anymore. Y'all can relax and enjoy the ride. So they're pretty nice of us. Yeah, you're welcome. Now we do keep the temperature here between 68 and 72 degrees year round, no matter what it is on the outside. All the plants you see here are live plants. It's a safe temperature for them. We have 8 horticultures that take care of just this delta area. We have 20 horticultures on the entire inside of the resort. If you're looking for a quick place to eat across the bridge, we're going on there. There's a pizza place called Pisano's open up there, and some nice little shopping places. But otherwise, just go out and get lost if you haven't already. Just enjoy all the beautiful sights we have here at the resort. Don't forget, if you are a Marriott Elite member, you can upgrade your pass with no charge at all. But once we get to the dock front end, we're